So this day we decided to go to Monsanto, a place which has been on my list of places to visit since we came to Portugal. But it's a long trip, so first we had breakfast in Castelo Branco. Then on to Monsanto itself. A lovely little drive up to the small village, and when we arrived there was plenty of parking. And we were about to set off up the road when one of the locals said, No, don't go that way, go up the Camino way. It's going to be harder on your lungs if you take the main road. So that was really helpful. And we just wound our way up the small Camino path, which takes you around the back way to Monsanto village. The path takes you up. It climbs nice and gently. It's not too difficult to walk. But as you approach the lower gate that takes you into the upper village of Monsanto, the views are already getting quite spectacular, even though there's still a long way to go up to the castle. Because of the pandemic, there wasn't many tourists around, which was fortunate for us. But this is where we really could have done with a map. There are so many little alleyways and paths that wind in between the buildings. We had no idea where we were going. We just kind of followed the main path up towards the castle, really. And each level that you climbed up, the views just kept getting better and better. And the views of the houses were quite spectacular, built into the boulders, as you can see. The temperature was about 29 degrees Celsius at this point, and it was getting warmer, but fortunately there's lots of little fountains all throughout Monsanto that allow you to top up your water, which was really needed at this stage. About halfway up the village, you come across a small cave in the boulder, which apparently used to be pig pens. Had a look inside, but there was way too many flies buzzing in there for me to feel comfortable. So had a quick look and then just came out and carried on up the path. There are lots of little paths leading off the main route up to the castle, and we took this one which promised views over the land and over the village. A bit more climbing, but the views are certainly getting better. A final climb and push up to the main castle is well worth it. The views are fairly spectacular. The castle itself has gone through many stages of history, but it was one of the first forts that was fortified by the Templars on the Tagus line and was a protection against insurgency from the Moors. Great fun at the top and loads to see. Brilliant place to visit. The food was really welcome at this stage and really quite delicious, and the coffee wasn't bad too. But we finished off with an ice cold beer and we're on our way again. This time we ventured off the main route and had a look down some of the little alleyways to explore a little more to find some of the accommodation that's available. But this is where we really needed a map. It's quite easy to get lost around here. There's so many little alleyways, but quite spectacular and well worth the exploration.